Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about how to get you into receiving mode so that you are ready to receive your manifestations. Sometimes it's not that your manifestation isn't coming or that it's not happening. It could be that you're not ready to receive it, and that's why it feels like it's not coming, but in actuality you can easily tweak this so that you are open to receiving, and then that way you'll get your manifestation a lot faster. When you get into receiving mode, when you are basically ready for your manifestation, it's going to cut through any time delays that you're feeling. So if you're feeling like you've been waiting for a really long time, something like that, then this is exactly the video for you. And before I start, make sure you hit the like button and let's get into the video. The first thing is going to be your posture. Now you might have heard that changing your posture, pulling your shoulders back, standing tall, these little things will help make you feel more confident. And while that is true, it does make you feel more confident, it also makes you appear more open and less close off. This is important for two reasons. One, when you do feel more confident, it actually really does work. I was just doing it to show you right now, and I'm just sitting taller, pulling my shoulders back. I instantly did feel more confident, and it's crazy how these little things can truly affect your psyche and your mood. So obviously when you feel good, when you feel more confident, it's going to be a lot easier for you to achieve anything that you're going after. But the other reason that it's important is because when you appear more open, you not only appear more open to people, but also opportunities. Because if you think about it, for the most part, opportunities come to you in the form of connections, in the form of people that you know. You know, a few months ago, I was really stressed out because I was trying to apply for a new job and things just weren't moving. There was like these delays, and randomly out of nowhere, my friend texted me and was like, hey, you know, my job is actually hiring. Do you want to apply? And that truly felt like a blessing and like a little miracle for me in that moment. But looking back, I feel like when you are open to receiving, when you are sending out messages that you want change, you want something new, the universe will deliver in the form of people. People will come into your life to offer you opportunities. So you need to appear open to these people. And you are always going to feel a lot more approachable. You're going to appear a lot more approachable if you look and feel more confident, if you appear more open and inviting to people. The next one is use words that offer a solution rather than describe the problem. So instead of saying, I don't want this, or I want to avoid these things, what you're gonna say instead is, I want more of, or I want to focus or see more of whatever it is that you want more of in your life. And the reason for that is because when you use negative words, when you say you don't want to see something, you're still talking about that thing. You're still putting your mind and your focus and your attention on that thing. If you say, I don't want to see any blue cars, your mind is thinking about blue cars and you're putting that out. And that's why you will continue to see more blue cars. So replace that with, instead, I want to see more gray cars, for example, so that you're taking the attention off of what you don't want and you're putting it on something else that you do want. That always works a lot faster and a lot better than saying that you don't want something. So if there's a negative situation going on in your life, maybe you don't like your job, maybe you don't like a certain situation that you're in, maybe you want something else, but when you talk to your friends or other people, you keep saying all of the things that you don't like or all of the things that you don't want that's currently in your life. So we're going to change that. We're going to shift that to you actually saying and talking about all of the things that you do like and all of the things that you do appreciate in your life and the things that you want more of and the things that you want to put more attention and focus on, even if it's not necessarily in your life, right? So, okay, let's say you're trying to manifest a new partner and you don't have this new partner in your life yet. But what you do have in your life right now is an abundance of love. You have people who care about you. You have people who make you laugh, who make you feel supported. Okay, you're going to talk about that. You're going to talk about all these people that you're so grateful for because they make you feel supported and loved. And you're going to talk about how you would like someone who makes you feel that way, who makes you feel supported and loved, who makes you laugh, who brings joy into your life, because you have that in your life right now and you like it and you want more of it. So that's kind of the language and the way that I want you to think and talk about things. It doesn't have to be, you don't actually have to talk to anyone about it. And I don't want it to be weird or fake, but you could just like journal about it or script about it if you don't want to actually talk to anyone about it. It's more about the way that you're thinking rather than necessarily having to say it out loud. So you could script this, you can think it right before you go to bed or right when you wake up, when your mind is like most susceptible to influence. That's when you're going to be wanting to, I guess, establish these new patterns, these new thought patterns. And this works especially well if you are trying to solve a problem, maybe at work. For example, if you were to go to your boss about a specific problem and you just kept talking about it, your boss would probably be like, this is weird. Typically, when you go to your boss with a problem, the first thing they're going to ask you actually is, what are some potential solutions that you would recommend? Because typically people in charge are more concerned with the solution than they are with the actual problem. They don't really care. They don't really want to hear about it. So you want to do the same thing with your life, because again, it's about taking back control of your reality. So you have to start with your thoughts and your words, because these things, though it may seem trivial, it actually is so important. They do have such a huge impact on your life. Another example I'll give you is if you've ever been around a friend who is a little bit negative, and maybe when you guys get together you complain a lot about your life or your job or your partners, whatever it is, versus a different friend who, when you see that friend, you know, she's positive, she talks about the good things in her life and she talks about the things that she's grateful for. What you're gonna notice is you probably like the friend who is more positive a lot more than you do the one who is more negative. And it's probably subconscious, but as people, we want to be better. We want to be our best. We are drawn to light. So people who have more positive vibes, more positive energy, you're gonna be drawn to that, because also those people tend to have better lives. They tend to like their life more. They tend to have a reality that they enjoy, versus the people who are more negative and complain a lot. They tend to not really have the life that you're after, and so you might not find them to be as inspiring. And sometimes it's not their fault either. Sometimes we get into these relationships and friendships where, you know, it's just fun to complain and gossip and you don't even think anything of it, and maybe you don't even really believe the things that you're complaining about. It's just that when you see that friend, you're like, oh yeah, we complain, so this is what we do. But I want to encourage you to change that and shift that around and just try to see if you can be more positive with that person the next time you see them and see how it goes. My bet is that you guys are probably going to have a much better time. You're going to feel energized after your session rather than drained. And it's likely that you're going to see that person more now, because the experience is more positive and it recharges your energy rather than drains it. The next one is to take your time. I find that whenever I am in a hurry or a rush, things just don't work out in my favor and things just tend to go wrong a lot more often. For example, today as I was getting ready to film this video, I was kind of in a hurry and I was just like rushing around, and I just made so many little mistakes, and it's no big deal, I'm just getting ready, but it really changed my energy and how I felt. I felt anxious and stressed. And that's another reason why you want to really slow down and take your time, because whenever you hurry, it can actually create stress in your body, and it creates stress and anxiety in your energy, and you get a little bit stressed out without you even thinking about it. So slow down and allow yourself to really be present so that you're not rushing through life, and that way you're going to be able to appreciate your life more. You're going to be able to move through life with more confidence, and this is something that's going to be especially helpful in your career. You slow down and speak more slowly. It gives your brain more time to think and come up with words so that you sound more eloquent to your coworkers. And I can't tell you how many times people who were less talented, who was worse at work, were perceived to be better because they were more eloquent. So slow down, take your time, don't rush. Stay present, stay confident, and you're going to notice a huge shift in your life, and it's going to start from within. You're going to feel it, because when you slow down and allow things to be, it's going to take away that stress and you're going to feel so much better. And when you start to feel better just naturally all the time, when that's your new base, you're essentially leveling yourself up to a higher vibration. That's your base level. Okay, that's it for today's little video. I hope that you found value in this. If you did, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with someone who might also find it to be impactful. And I will see you next time. Bye!